Hi everyone, so today I have an unboxing of just a bunch of Stray Kids albums. So I have two versions of Noeasy, both versions of Christmas Evil, and two versions of Oddinary. I do have the other versions of Noeasy and Oddinary already, which is why I only have two versions of both of those albums. I am also technically still missing two versions of Maxident, but I don't have them for this video because I want to get those albums from Target since they still have the Target exclusive photo cards, and I would rather pull an extra card if I can. So I decided to not get those albums yet, and I didn't want to wait to film this until I did get those albums because I don't know when I'm going to end up getting them. And then I do also have the full group photo card set and the like pop-up standee thing from the limited version of noeasy, and I did already look at this. So I did get Lino for this, which he is by far the member that I pull the most. I pulled Jisung the most for photo cards, but everything else for like bigger inclusions and everything, I have by far pulled Lino the most. I'm just gonna really quickly and go through these. I do wish they would have kept doing the full group sets for the limited versions, the full photo card sets for the limited versions, because it's nice to have all of the members, especially since I never pull either of the members that I collect, which I do collect Jane and Felix, which I kind of just started collecting them. I do already have some of their cards, but I have no luck pulling them, so I don't really have very high expectations for pulling them in this unboxing. Like, obviously, all these albums are a little older, but I figured I would still feel myself opening them since I do have 6 albums to open. But I'm just going to go ahead and get into it, and I'm going to start with Noeasy since it's the oldest album, and then I'll do Christmas Evil and Oddinary. Okay, so I'm obviously not going to do like a super in-depth unboxing or anything because these albums have all been out for a while. I'm going to start off with the limited version of Noeasy. And I do have my binder with my Stray Kids photo cards in it next to me, just so I can see what photo cards I already have, just in case I needed to. Okay, so this would just be their book. I think for Noeasy, I pretty much pulled all Jonghyun, and I know I pulled Lino for the whatever like the unit this card was. I actually pulled the Chompin unit. Obviously, I'm not collecting these, so I wasn't really worried about who I pulled. But it is nice to get something with one of my biases in there. And there's just the stickers. So I'm gonna look at the double-sided photo card first, since it's kind of hard to hide who it was. Oh my god, I actually pulled Champ for something. I have technically pulled him once for the pre-order photo card and the love letter thing from maxident, but I already had his. But now I have one of his photo cards that I pulled that's not the one that I already have. I've been trying to hold off buying too many of their cards just because I didn't want to end up with like a bunch of duplicates. But then like I haven't pulled them at all, so I'm like, part of me is kind of just wanted to buy all the cards that I needed, but I'm glad I didn't end up getting that one. Okay, let's want to do this one first. So I got Jason for that one. He is right now the member I pulled the most for the photo cards. And then I have Changbin for this one, which I have only pulled Changbin once. So at least I'm finally starting to get a few of the other members. And right now, Sungmin is the only member I haven't pulled at all for a photo card. I have pulled him for like the mini poster from Accident and the face sticker, but I haven't pulled him for anything else. So I would like to at least pull him for one of his cards. I want to go into the other version. I can't remember if this is the A version or the B version. Oh my god, I didn't mean to open that right away, but I pulled Felix for the double-sided photo card. I can't believe I never pulled him, and I pulled them both for the same card. Okay, I'm glad that finally my luck with them is apparently not as bad as it used to be. I keep forgetting that the photo cards are like right there. So I did get the other set of stickers. I think this is the set that I pulled in my other album. And then I did get Lino and Ian, which I did already pull this one, but I really wasn't concerned about it. I'm not like collecting these, so I don't really care about those. Honestly, I feel like at this point I could pull anyone and I really wouldn't care because I finally pulled, because I actually pulled both of my biases. So I got another card from this out. So I'm gonna get this one first. I got Nino for that. Yeah, so far I technically have pulled them for both albums so far, which is really not surprising. And then for the other card, I got another Chomba, which I hadn't pulled him until the last copy of Maxident that I bought, which I bought 3 copies of Maxident, but I've gotten the same version every single time because I keep buying random versions from different stores and they keep sending me the T-Crush version. I pulled him in the last album that I bought, and that was the first time that I pulled him, and now he keeps showing up. Right, so there's all the cards from Noeasy that I pulled. Honestly, if I don't end up pulling Chandler Felix again, I'm fine with it because I'm glad I at least pulled them twice. Because I think I counted and I should have like 16 cards that I pulled by the end of this video. And the fact that I pulled them twice, the fact that I pulled both of them, like I'll be happy if I don't end up pulling them again. I'm curious to see if I'll end up getting any of the other members because I've only pulled 4 members so far. Okay, so I didn't really slip through this one at all. I do wish the outside packaging for Noeasy would have been a little different because I feel like it's very plain. I kind of just wish they would have done just a little more with it. Right, next I'm going to go into Christmas Evil. It's the only album of the 3 that I haven't opened yet, but I do already have Chan's entire set finished. So I'd honestly rather not pull him because I don't need any of his cards. I think the green version, if I remember correctly, was a limited version. So I'm going to get that one first. Make sure the glitter card has a name on the back. So there is the sticker set. And I think like the stamps, these are very flimsy. I was not expecting that to be as flimsy as it was. I can't decide if I like the fold out packaging or not. Oh, and then there is the, I didn't see the name on the back of that. I completely forgot. I keep forgetting that card has the name on the back. But here's the Christmas card. I definitely should have just bought this album in December instead of waiting until February to get it. I feel like it just doesn't want to stay closed now. I'm gonna look at the glitter card first since it does have a name on the back. Right, so I pulled Chan, which I do already have his, but I can't believe how much I pulled him after literally not pulling him at all until one of the most recent albums I bought. And then for the green card, I got Hyunjin, which I did pull him in I think the first 2 Maxident albums that I got, and I haven't pulled him again since then. And if I were to collect a 3rd member, which I'm not going to for right now, and I don't want to collect a 3rd member because I feel like eventually I'm just going to end up collecting all 8 of them. But if I did collect a 3rd member, it would probably be him. So it is nice to have some of his cards. Right, now I'm going to go into the normal version. I did accidentally see the name on the back of the glitter card. So I pulled another greenback card. Yeah, I really don't know how I feel about this packaging. Like, I kind of like it, but at the same time, I don't love it. Right, so I did already see the name on the back of the glitter card, so I'm going to look at that one first. So I did get Jongin. He is one of the other members that I've pulled a lot, but it was all literally, I think, in one album. Because I don't think I pulled him from Maxident at all. I think I just pulled him in the other copy of Noeasy that I have, and I pulled his mini poster from Maxident, but I haven't pulled him for any other cards other than that one. So Sungmin is still the only member that I haven't pulled at all. And he's the only member that I haven't pulled in this video yet. So we'll see if I end up pulling him. Okay, so then I got Chongmin again for the other card. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden pulling him in every single album after, I think it took 3 albums until I finally pulled him. But now he keeps just showing up everywhere. Okay, so I have been having a lot of variety with members. I do keep getting a bunch of cards from the same versions, which is funny. So that was Christmas Evil, and I just have the 2 copies of Oddinary to do. I cannot remember which version the blue version was, but I know the black version was the limited version. I just want to do that one first. I didn't think that the album still came with the unit cards. I'm excited to have more of them. So it's got Chongmin and Jisung, Jane and Lino. I do already have this Jisung and Felix, and then Jane and Jisung. Which this is, I think, like the first dupe I've pulled in all the albums that I've bought so far, which has been really lucky, and I hope I can keep that streak up of not pulling duplicates. Just the pop-up card thing. I honestly cannot remember what this album comes with. There's that, and even though there's the mini poster, which I pulled Lino for my other album. I got Felix for this one. This is the first thing of his that I've pulled that's like a bigger album inclusion. I'm not planning on collecting their bigger album inclusions, but if I get them, obviously I'm happy. And then there is a group poster. I'm not gonna. I do like that they actually have something on the back instead of it being a plain white back. I wasn't gonna unfold this and then I ended up doing it. There's no way I'll be able to show that fully. So I'm gonna look at the photo cards. I'm not planning on collecting the IDs, but I ended up pulling Felix. I can't believe how much I've pulled both of them in this video. I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with the IDs because I don't have a spot for them with the way I currently have Oddinary laid out. I'm just gonna have to come up with something for that. I'm pretty sure this is one of the cards that has the misprint because there's a white line on the side, but I honestly really don't care, and I don't need Jane or Felix for this card because I have both of their cards. Oh my god, I finally pulled Songwit for something. So I've pulled all the members for at least one card, which is nice. And then with the blue back, I got Chongmin again. I can't believe how much I've pulled him at this point. Let me see. I've pulled him 4 times now. I'm really glad I'm at least like getting a variety of members, and I still have not pulled the same card twice other than the 1 unit card. So I feel like the unit cards don't really count because you get so many of them. I'm gonna have to also figure out. I'm gonna have to reorganize my Oddinary section in my binder a little bit. I'm gonna go into the last album that I have. I almost forgot about the mini poster. Yeah, the mini poster. I can't believe I pulled both of them. I didn't pull either of their mini posters from Maxident and any of the albums that I bought, and then I pulled both of them for oddinary. And I did pull Lino. I don't know if I said it, but I pulled Lino and the other copy I had. Okay, so now I have both of them, which I wasn't really planning on collecting them, but I'm glad that I got them. And I'll look at the unit cards first. I know I already have Jane Felix. I have some of the other red ones, but I don't think I have either of these cards. I'll have to double check. I do already have this one. So I didn't need these two, but I didn't have these two. And honestly, I wasn't expecting to get the unit cards. So I don't really mind that I got ones that I already have. And I would much rather pull duplicates of those cards than the other photo cards. So I'm gonna look at the ID first. I got Jisung for that one too. I feel like Changbin might be close to being the member that I pulled the most down, but I'm pretty sure it's probably still Jisung. Right, so I don't need Jane Felix for either of these cards, and I already have Sungmin obviously, which I just pulled, and I pulled Jisung in the other copy of Oddinary that I have. So I'm hoping to pull any of the other members. Wait, oh, okay, so I pulled Chomp for that. I'm not even mad that it's a card that I already have because I never pull him. And I pulled him twice in this album. So then the other one, I got Hyunjin for that one. So I think I have 5 of the members. And I know those cards are, the black version cards are easy to get because so many people have extras because of the extra ones they sent out with the misprint, because of the misprinted cards. So I kind of feel like I want to just collect the full group for that set. Right, I want to quickly lay out all the photo cards just to see all I pulled. Right, so those were all the pulls. I'm honestly just glad that I pulled every member at least once, especially since before this I hadn't pulled Sungmin at all. So I'm glad to finally at least have one of his cards. And I'm glad, and also I'm obviously glad that I pulled China Felix at least once, or at least twice. Even though 2 of the China cards I didn't even need, and I did pull 2 of their bigger inclusions. So I actually have another clip that I figured I would add on to the end of this video because I went to Target and they had 2 copies of the Go version of Maxident. I really didn't need 2 copies, but they come with the Target exclusive photo card, and I'm pretty sure they have the pre-order stuff, so I figured I would just get both copies. I do still need a copy of the Heart version, and now I have 2 copies of the Go version and 3 copies of the T-Crush version, which I really didn't need that many copies of Maxident to begin with, but like I couldn't stop myself from getting both of them. Right, so I am gonna go through. I'll look at this one first. Right, so it does have a pre-order thing in there. I don't need Jane Felix for that, so I don't really care who I pull. It does come with both the poster, which I'm gonna completely unfold that, and I know the names on the back of this, so I flip it over. So I got Jisung for that, which I think I currently have Sungmin, Jongin, and Hyunjin, so I have 4 different members for that, which is nice. I'm gonna look at this next. So I got Jongin for that too, which I would have been fine with whoever I pulled, since I already had the 2 that I needed. There is just the postcard. Looks like I got a Heart version and a T-Crush version card. So for the Target version, I do have, for the Target exclusive card, I do have James already, and I pulled Lino and the 1 copy I had, so if I could just pull anyone but the 2 of them. Right, so I got Token for that one. I pulled him a lot at first, and then haven't pulled him a ton since then, so looks like my luck with him is turning around. And then for the sticker, I think it might be Felix's. Yep, sorry, that is Felix. So I didn't have his. So if I could just keep pulling cards that I don't need, or I don't have already, that would be really nice. Pretty sure I just need Felix's Go version and Chance Heart version. But if I don't pull them, it's really not a big deal. So I'm gonna look at the T-Crush version first. Right, so I got Jisoo, that. I have pulled him probably, I don't know, I feel like I've pulled him a lot. And then for the Heart version, I got another donkey card. So this is my 4th copy of Maxident that I've opened. I haven't pulled the same card twice yet. I don't think I've pulled the same card twice at all for Stray Kids. I've pulled like a few chance cards that I already bought, but I haven't actually pulled duplicates, which is really nice. So just stick this back here. I'm hoping my luck can continue with the next album and I don't pull anything that I've already pulled. Oh, that one looks like it's Felix's too. Oh, and it's the same versions. Yeah, I pulled Jisung for that again. Yeah, and it looks like, wait, no, that was the one I already pulled. I'm hoping it's just not. Oh yeah, that's the same. Oh, I actually got Hyunjin for that. So I'm glad at least the target card was different. Not that I'm collecting them for the other members. Yeah, so those cards ended up being the same. So it was just a target card that was different. And because I only needed literally 2 more cards for the 2 members I'm collecting, it really isn't that big of a deal. And for this to be the first time that I pulled any duplicate cards, I'm really not going to complain. Especially because I didn't need both the albums, but I still bought them. And I'm glad at least I ended up with 5 cards that I didn't have to begin with. So it was really just 2 cards and the sticker and the mini poster that were duplicates, which that's stuff I really don't care about. That was actually everything for real this time for this video. I don't think I'm gonna end up getting any more albums anytime soon to add, so I don't think I'll have anything to add on to this. So that was everything for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.